Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Rundown. If you're depressed watching your favorite sports team on the football field, but you just can't stop buying their gear, then congratulations. You might be a Raiders fan. But listen, man, don't trip. I got the perfect thing for you, man. Here at the Rundown, we have partnered with Fanatics to bring the nation some of the freshest Raider gear that you can get your hands on. I'm talking jerseys, I'm talking hats, and you know it's starting to get chilly out here, so it's best to grab you some drip for the frosty season while you're at it as well. So tap the link in the description down below, get you some fresh gear, man. Support the channel at the same time. It's a dub for you, dub for me, even though we're not getting that many dubs on the field at the moment, man. So remember, man, tap the link down below in the description to get you some fresh Raiders gear from Fanatics. Now let's get back to the show. What is happening, man? What is going on? What is the deal, man, with my Raider family? Good morning with y'all. You already know what time it is. You are back for another episode here of the Raider Rundown, man. I mean, god damn it. If you're a Raiders content creator, man, you can't have no consistent intro. I'll tell you that shit right now. Every year, the intro must be changed. that's the one deal if you're a content creator. Like, god damn it, bro. But either way it goes, appreciate y'all for being here. As y'all already know, if you seen my short earlier today, if you just seen the news earlier, Pete has been fired, right? So we can go ahead. We talk about head coaching candidacies today. Who is in the mix, right? We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the draft. We're going to talk about a lot of things, man. And of course, we will still get into the game yesterday, give the rundown for people who maybe didn't watch it. There are a couple of young players that showed out yesterday that we can talk about and have some good thoughts about. But without further ado, man, you already know what time it is today. Since it is a glorious day, right? It's a good day. We got the number 1 overall pick. You know what I'm saying? Head coaching, opening. Everything's looking good. All the stars are aligning. So since that is the case, we had to bring in some more guests on the show, right? So this is what we're gonna do. Hold on. As I wait for him to get as I wait for him to get ready, we got some guests that's gonna be showing up. We got a multitude of guests that's going to be showing up today. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs, hit the like button on everybody that will be showing up, man. Look, first of all, before we get into the news, before we get into all that good stuff, y'all know what we're going to do, man. First segment of the day of the Rundown Show, which is... You know what a roll call, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. My guy Dominique in the building. What's the deal, Big Neek? What's the deal, man? Shout out, salute. We got some more guests in the background. It's about to get stupid today, man. It's about to get crazy. Shout out to my guy Dre in the building, man. What's going on, big dog, aka Freddie? We on the clock. Yeah, we on the clock. 101. Y'all know what it is, man. Man, Prez in the building, man. What's going on with you, big dog? Hey, and congratulations. I saw that news that you partnered with somebody. I don't think I said it on Twitter, but I'll tell you now. Congratulations. Sucker repellent, man. What's the deal, man? Appreciate you for tapping in, OG. What's happening? What's happening? Top of the morning. Sun Goddess, what's going on, Queen? Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Where's the Geno sweat rag? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Once they open up on the Walmarts in Vegas, when the Walmart starts selling the Geno jerseys and shit for $5, I'll fuck around. I got you. Don't trip. Don't trip. You know how I go. My boy, man. What's going on, man? Is that Apocalypse? What's the deal? Hold on. I think my guy, okay, yeah. Hey, either way, it's an opportunity. You know what time it is. But shit, I got one of my guys. I know one of them is still getting ready, but one of my guys is in the building. We're gonna go ahead and bring him on. You see him with me on Rundown U, which, hey, shameless plug. Get ready for some good Rundown U content this week, boy. Oh man, we got 2 good games we gotta talk about. But we're gonna bring my first dog on here, our resident Georgia Bulldog fan. Right, we're gonna bring him on, my dog, man. Trey, what's going on, big dog?
Man, what's happening, man? Today is a good day in Raider Nation, ain't
it? Oh man. Man, boy, tell us how you feeling real quick, man. They see you for the first time. Tell us how you feeling.
I'm feeling as bright as it is outside right now. I'm feeling really, really good, bro. We finally got that piece off. You know, it wasn't like a bad piece that we had to get off as far as the coach, but it was a much needed change, a much needed situational change, bro, that we needed. And it feels like a new day. Got the #1 pick, beat the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Like, ended that streak in Allegiant. Come on, man.
Yeah,
it was good.
What better way can you do it? And you know, permitting how much time you got, regardless of, we're gonna go through head coaches today. But I know your thing is fluid, so we're gonna talk as much as we can today. But I definitely want to touch on what we're gonna do in the draft, all the extra. Now, look, before we get into all that, I want to wait because we got our other guy in the building as well. We got the resident BTB show, right? It's BTB show today. But news came with the Pete firing about Tom and Spy Tech now leading the charge. Mark just put it out in the presser, or not even in the presser, but in a statement. And I want to bring that up as well. But I think that's a huge statement. So reading that, how do you feel about that in seeing that?
That is big. My joke went out.
Can you hear me? You good? Yep, you good.
All right, yeah. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be new. I'm anxious to see how Tom Brady handles this situation. Now, I think Spy Tech is gonna do a lot of the legwork. Tom Brady is just gonna be that person that when they bring in them recruits and shit, they're gonna have him sitting in there.
Right.
You is eye candy. You know what I mean? He eye candy.
And real quick, let's go ahead and read it for the people that may not have seen it yet. This is a statement made by Mark Davis. The Las Vegas Raiders have relieved. Okay, I see. Before we start this, let's bring on our next guest too, real quick.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yes, sir. Now, real quick, I'm gonna read this to the people, and then we'll go ahead and start from there. So this is from Mark. The Las Vegas Raiders have relieved Pete Carroll of his duties as head coach. We appreciate and wish him and his family all the best moving forward. General manager and John Spytek will lead all football operations in close collaboration with Tom Brady, including the search for the club's next head coach. Together, they will guide football decisions with the shared focus on leadership, culture, and alignment with the organization's long-term visions and goals. All right, so that's Mark's statement right there. Now, let's hear from Mike real quick because he just joined us. How you feel about hearing that?
Man, it's crazy. The whole time I thought it was going to be, you're going to retire, he's going to step down, but I guess, maybe he wasn't having it. That pride, as we've seen all season long, what got in the way right there. And he said, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that. So there's a good chance that happened. And unfortunately, he got fired because of it. Now, I know a lot of people are excited about it. They're ready to celebrate that he gone. But all I'm going to say is thank you, bro, because he did something that a lot of people couldn't have pulled off. He got us the #1 overall pick. Thank you. Thank you, Pete.
Not a lot of people have been able to do that for us. You know what I mean? Now, look, this was my first initial thought on this, bro. Thank you. First of all, that's what I wanted Mark to do last year, bro. Hey, don't fucking look at me. Don't look at me. All right, I'm telling you, it's these two motherfuckers right here. Okay, like, hey, I done did everything I could do, and that's exactly what the focus we need to have as fans. Stop looking at Mark. It's not Mark this year. It's not. He done already said it's John and it's Tom, which is what Mark is supposed to do right now. Next focus that I saw, right? Because I saw a tweet, and I'm gonna see because I think I liked it. So we're gonna bring up a lot of shit today, bro. I saw a tweet that said Tom Brady is in the building today. He is in there, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up because this was a very important piece of news that a lot of people might have not even seen, right? Because I mean, shit, there's a lot going on today. So shit, you can miss a lot of key information that's going on today. But let me see where we at. While I find this thing real quick. There we go. Okay. Yep. So now it appears that Tom Brady is in the building today, right? He is in the building. And number one, my whole thing about Tom has been this. I don't want to hear you operating from the shadows. I don't want to hear that Alex Guerrero is reporting messages to people, bro. I want your ass in there. I don't want to hear shit about you, bro. We fucking suck. Okay, your name is attached now, bro. All that cachet that we were supposed to buy last year with Ben Johnson, we ain't cashed that in, right? So this year,
all that talk about who wants to surpass Michael Jordan, bro. Hey. This part of it, bro. Ownership. You gotta take ownership and take real responsibility with this shit.
He sucked at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now look, I look rounds 2 to 7. John, do your job, baby. John, do your job. Now, when it come to that, you know what I'm gonna say. When it come to that first one, Tom.
It's on you.
Yeah, it's all you. You better have your ass in that building watching film, whatever. If he calls you about a bad dream, he better be able to call you about a fucking nightmare that he had. If that's the case with this goddamn rookie quarterback, whatever he wanted to do, he better be right there. Speed dial.
Facts, bro. This is all on Brady. This quarterback situation is all on Brady. You got one job, motherfucker.
You got one job. You got one job. Now, when it comes to the coach and it comes to the rest of the roster building, you let John do his job. You gotta let Spytek do his job, which I'm confident in Spytek. I like Spytek. Now, I mean, that's up to y'all. Let me ask y'all and let's ask the chat, right? Now that you're hearing that Tom Brady is in there, the presence is there. What's your confidence level in this offseason now? Give me 1 to 10. What would your confidence level be in Spytek and Brady getting this turned around?
How'd you go, Trey? You go first.
7.
7.
I got some confidence in it. Not 100%, but I think if Brady just let Spytek do his fucking thing, and like we said, you do one thing, bro, and you help us pick this quarterback. But Spytek, I still want you to be over his shoulder because you're the talent evaluator. Brady isn't. Brady just thinks 100%. He knows. He thinks he sees himself in somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we need. Tom Brady quarterbacks are not it's not in anymore. You know what I'm saying? We need that talent to be evaluated right. So yeah, I'm at a 7 right now.
Okay. Where are you at, Mike?
I'll probably have to say like a 7 or maybe like 6.5 right there, just because obviously we know like he's the greatest quarterback of all time. He should have an eye when it comes to quarterback, but you know, there's a chance that even though he may have the eye for the person, they still got to perform too. So you get me? It's hit or miss, and no matter whatever the product is that is produced on the field, like you get me, his name's attached to that no matter what. Like that's his first like big decision. It would be truthful. That's his first like real big decision. So it's a lot of responsibility right there, and it's his first time doing it. You get me? So it's like we don't know if he's gonna hit on the pick or not. You get me?
Mm-hmm. So what's the number?
I'll say 6.5.
6.5. You know, I'm around there. I'm gonna just put it at a 6, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't give a fuck how tough I seem. That 6 is solely based on some Spytek mainly. I ain't gonna cap to you, cause right now I don't know. Like Trey just said something eloquent, bro. Yeah, Brady. Like, you're the greatest quarterback ever. Spytek been evaluating talent for years upon years. years upon years, and doing it in this job setting, bro. Like, you ain't never been in this job set. This is your second year. He really going through it, having to sit down, look at the scouting reports, do all that. Like, bro, you ain't never did that. Like, maybe you know, as a player, you do that to look at the defense. But I'm talking about like your own guys.
Apparently, Atlanta requested to interview Clint Kubiak. I don't know. That's cool. I mean, I don't think he's gonna go there. If we being real.
No, I mean, but the thing is, this is the only thing we have to compete with. They're built already. He ain't got to do shit. You just got to go there and implement the system.
QB situation a little iffy. I mean, I don't know if he's sold on Penix.
You don't know. Hey, it is what it is. Because this is the thing. Some people might like that proven shit, or like at least somebody that's already had some tape than the college shit. You never know. I mean, we got to see how that goes. That's why we needed to fire Pete now and get our goddamn ducks in a row.
Yeah. So it seemed like Atlanta messed up when they fired their coach and their GM, because it's like, okay, you're doing that. Your QB situation's iffy, and not only that, you're not in range this year to draft a quarterback. Let alone you don't even have a first round pick. So what coach really gonna want to come over here and fuck with y'all?
And Captain Kirk, because Captain Kirk still gonna be there too, right?
Man, you got Penix is supposed to be the long-term answer, you would assume, but it would depend how much a coach likes Penix. That would be the most. Like, do you like Penix more? Do you like Fernando Mendoza or Dante Moore? That's the question that you have, and that's probably what they're asking people in interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like,
more than Cam Ward.
That's it's a little different now. The Giants are a better job than Atlanta to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Giants are a better job than Atlanta because, I mean, you still have your first round, still got a quarterback, still got the same amount of weaponry, right? That's over there at the Giants than you do at Atlanta. So it's like, okay, I could go there. Now, the only difference is the fan base and media is some bullshit over here or at New York. So then that's different. And you're going to lose half your bread whenever you get a check. So then there's that. So, I mean, it's a lot. My confidence, let's just say it's 6 right now. It's a 6 because I think SpotTech can evaluate talent. Shit, I think we got some talented guys in this draft. Shit, we got some guys in this draft. Free agency, I don't think. Again, I'm not mad at him for free agency last year, bro. We weren't ready to win. Why the fuck am I going to spend $40 million for a player who's going to come here and win 2 games? I'm not going to do that.
He's seen the writing on the wall, too.
100%.
What's going to happen with Pete. Like, bro, it's like, what the fuck am I going to give your old ass all this fucking money to play with? And you're going to go bring in all these old ass other players that you think you're going to win now with. It wasn't worth it. Right. But this year, you got a young coach coming. If we get a young coach, that money is enticing. This pick is enticing. Right. The players we got, you can build something from the ground up that's yours. You go to Atlanta, you go to New York, you go into places where people already put pieces in play. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They already got the quarterbacks. You're not getting your quarterback. You got to get your quarterback in the draft for you.
You got to get your guy, bro. I mean, again, now, you can sit there and have some damn, excuse like, oh man, I didn't pick Penix, so I have some more time. You know what I mean? Or I didn't pick Jackson. I didn't have some more time. But I hate when coaches do that when it's like, well, you went to that job for that motherfucker. That's the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. All good. I already know what time it was, Cheeto. Otherwise, I already knew you would have been here already. But Cheeto will be joining us a little later. I will say, I think that all right, just that comment got Buddy blocked. Fuck up out of here. Anyway, I don't know what Buddy's talking about. But I will say this: as far as our head coach in the openings, we gotta talk about the list and who we have on that list. I've been talking to a lot of different people, bro. A lot of different people had a lot of different lists when it comes to this. Now, when you talk about confidence, all right, that includes them picking the right head coach. We're not just talking about the quarterback. That includes your confidence in them picking the right head coach. So is it still at a 7 for you, Trey, and a 6.5 for you, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in the same spot.
Yep.
Because I got confidence. My 7 goes along with SpotTech.
Okay.
He's seen it. He's been there. He's done it. He knows. He was with the QB guru as a coach. So he knows what intangibles to look for in a coach also, I think. And I think that's a person whose ear he might be in too. Is Bruce Arians.
Right.
He might really go get in his ear like, look, man, me and Brady trying to do this. We not trying to fuck it up. Give us some help. You know what I'm saying? Just lend us an ear or something like that, just to, try to
Shit,
get.
if I got Bruce Arians in there to work with the quarterback, oh my God, I'd be happy as hell.
Yeah.
Like GG's. Shit, I'd be straight. But not as an OC, but like if he was like a quarterback coach, I'd be like, oh yeah, bro. Like
I wouldn't mind him just being a consultant.
That either.
Y'all consult with him. Y'all consult with him. Yeah, just talk, pick his brain.
See what he has. I mean, my confidence still at a 6.5. I'll say 6.5 going up. I think as far as this last year, it wasn't aligning, right? It didn't align. Like they had the name, but they didn't really have the connections that was out there, bro. They didn't have no connection, and they didn't have the means to maneuver how they can now with money, with first round pick. Now this year, I think they have the connections now. I mean, one of their guys is actually a candidate and mentor. Like that's one of their little homies right there. You know what I mean? So that's a Michigan homie. You look at some of the ties they may have to other guys around the league now with a good opening. I think they can get it right this time. They can get it right there.
Oh, for sure, bro. That this money that we got was for Ben Johnson, and now we finna use that shit on the next coach that we get to come in here that we feel like that we can build with. We wasn't about to try to build with no fucking Pete Carroll, bro. It was exactly what it was. Oh shit, maybe I can fix this shit right now, and then when I leave, you know what I'm saying, y'all in a position.
Yep.
But he put us in a better position. Pause. So we'll take that too.
We'll take that, man. I will take that. Now, I want to go through candidates. Now today, I was already ready to go through some guys, and the way we gonna do it, and the way I do it, we got to go through their history, where the fuck they've been. You feel what I'm saying, and all the extra. Now we'll use trusty Chat GPT to help us and all the extra. But right now we go fuck around and go through some candidates now. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at the list that we've known that are there. I want to go through y'all top 3 lists real quick before we go through names that we already know that they're looking at. Let's start with Mike. I mean, who are your top 3 names to look at right now?
Top 3 names to look at, I would say Clint Kubiak, Adam Stenavich, and maybe Mike LaFleur.
Mike LaFleur, okay. So Clint, Kubiak, Mike LaFleur. I like that. Yeah. That's a good one. I mean, you got any preferences, Trey?
Yeah, I'm with Kubiak and LaFleur. And my third one, man, I got it, Brian.
There you go. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I'm going Kubiak. I like Brian, bro. I do. I really do like Brian. And then fucking I like LaFleur too. I struggle between LaFleur and Minter for me. I do fuck around with Minter. I fuck with him. But just because he's young and he already know the division mostly. And I see him against the division, bro. He be teams struggle against the Chargers. I've seen the Broncos struggle. I've seen the Chiefs struggle against that Chargers defense since he's been there. And that's just been multiple times. So he already know the division. He already know how to get with Jim, right? You feel what I'm saying? So we'll have that upper hand, I feel, there. That'll be straight. But LaFleur, though, I struggle with that because I want some offense. So just for the offense, bro, I'll go LaFleur. Because I don't know who the fuck Minter knows as far as offensive coordinators. I don't know who he knows. Brian Flores, though, I know he knows some people. So that's different for me.
Yeah, that's what's gonna make this whole, situation interesting, bro. Because so with us looking at Mentor and all that, so is that saying that the next domino to fall gonna be PG?
There's a world where I could see him actually keeping his job. Yeah. There's a world where I can see like to be honest, if Brian Flores came in here, I could see PG keeping his job.
Okay.
I can see PG keeping his job because, you know what I mean? That's 2 respected defensive minds. And I think, haven't they worked together before? Am I tripping?
Yeah. Miami.
Yeah, so they keep that rolling. I can see PG staying off that, and then you still probably keep Rob Leonard off that case. That's if you want to keep some of these coaches. Now, if you get like a Kubiak, LaFleur, they clean the house probably, and they bring it in like they guys. Which I don't blame them anyway. You can't blame them.
Yeah, they bring only person that's probably gonna make it through this coaching cycle, bro, is Deuce Gruden.
Yeah, no Capery, bro. No, Deuce the only one that's gonna keep his job, which he should. Hey, Deuce be he be moving in his job, bro. He the only one that does his shit consistently.
Bro, he's been there through every regime.
Shit, because we ain't the Chargers, we ain't the Niners when it comes to injuries and shit. We actually don't be that injury riddled like that. So
we do not, bro. We do not, bro. It'd be the funniest fucking thing seeing him standing on the sidelines, though.
Now look, I see somebody in here. Okay, my guy DJ in the building, man. All right, he says Minter, Kubiak, and Flores, top 3 in that order. See, I'm not mad at that list. I'm not mad at that list. You know what I mean? I like LaFleur too, but as far as a guy that I know is, calling plays and all that, these dudes calling plays for sure. You know what I mean? And the head coach hire has to be matched with the QB pick. They have to go hand in hand. Yeah, I mean, if you get a defensive dude, it goes about who they like, but then they're asking their offensive coordinator what you want to do. You know what I mean? So that'll go there.
It still falls on one person. I don't give a fuck. If we get a defensive coach or offensive coach, this shit falls on one person. Get the fucking quarterback.
Yep.
Get the fucking quarterback.
Matt LaFleur, if he got fired by Green Bay, yes, sir. I'll be real with that. I'm glad none of you are saying Stefanski, bro. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy.
Except for fucking Colin Cowherd. Hey, yo, fuck that dude.
No, bro. And that's why we're not listening to him when it comes to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, fuck out of here. We don't want no Stefanski. I'm good. He can take his ass to New York or take his ass somewhere else that already got some established quarterback play. Well, because I already see you don't know how to fucking pick a quarterback. It's already no.
You had to have 5 of them.
Brody done had 13 quarterbacks since he's been the head coach of the Browns. I'm good.
Yeah, that Mentor, like I am kind of like leaning more towards Mentor than Flores right now for the only reason of the
he's younger and he's being in the connection. The
continuity between the 2 people that we know gonna be at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's their boy.
And that's look, so and we've talked about it in our group chat a lot. We talked about it with Mike and all that. And then, I've always been open to Mentor because of that relationship. Because they all know each other, and it could be an easier process to say, hey, bro, we need a fucking quarterback. I know you're a defensive dude, but we got to get this quarterback. We got to get this offensive dude. I know you're going to have the defense right, but let me help you with the offense, and let's get this on. You know what I mean? If we can get that right, then I think it can be a good diamond. Shit, look at this. Look at the Seahawks, bro. You know what I mean? Seahawks. Now, the only problem is McDonald's going to stay, and he's going to have that defense right. The only problem is he's going to lose Kubiak, right? Because, Kubiak is going to leave somewhere, and that's the risk you run with a defensive guy. If you have a good offensive guy, you're going to lose your fucking offensive coordinator at some point. It's going to happen. Except if you have your offensive guy as the head coach, then at that point, we never waver in that. Defense might be fucked off a couple years, though. I ain't going to lie. It's the natural order of football.
Yep.
Offensive dude comes in here, defense might not be as strong. You know how it go.
Yep. And I kind of look at that too, like with the defensive-minded head coach, he can also look at a quarterback and see what defenses fuck him up. And he also can be like, shit, this quarterback handles this job under pressure, under these defenses that I know that I would run to mess one of these quarterbacks up. Mm-hmm. Those defensive-minded coaches can say, oh, well, I do see this in this quarterback. To where you mix these coverages up, you mix all this stuff up, and he still can get through his progressions, get through what he needs to do. So a defensive minded coach could be a person to help out make that pick too a little bit.
Yeah. I know you're not on the defensive minds, Mike. I know that's not where you're at.
I feel like in order for this whole experiment, this rebuild to work, you have to get somebody that will work with your quarterback. You get me? Like, I feel like that should be the main focus right there. That's the most important position. That's the biggest need, obviously, besides now a head coach. It's like in order for that to work, the system got to be right. You get me?
Now what about the Houston method? Now does that not intrigue? Because look, D'Amico's a defensive dude, bro. Like that ain't no offensive guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that relationship works. You know, him and Stroud, they work together. They coincide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, so it's like, what about that method?
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It could work. It's just not all defensive coordinator or defensive minded coaches have that right mindset when it comes to the quarterback.
You gotta have you gotta have the right one, bro. Because D'Amico's
Yeah.
special. He's different. You gotta have the right dude to understand what the offense is. You know what I mean, and do all that extra shit. So I will give you that. It has to take a special defensive mind to understand what he needs on offense too.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
So look, okay. So because this is the first name that has overlapped, we're gonna go through it, right? Now that we on the rundown show, y'all know what it is, man. We're gonna go in depth and we're gonna really run it down. So right now, the first name that has overlapped for everybody that I have seen so far, most people, there's been a select few that don't have him, but Kubiak, right? Kubiak is the first name that overlaps, and we're gonna go through some history. I'm gonna read it to y'all right now. So one, right? Let's go down all the way. I'm gonna go when he started. So we starting at 2021. He was an offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings in his first full role in the NFL. Right now, keep in mind, Kubiak, he's part of them Kubiaks, right? So he's like NFL family. You know what I mean? We talking about how NFL has their families, the Shanahans, you know what I mean? Things of that nature. Kubiak is all part of that. So he's all in that entrenched with his dad, right? And then you go 2022, Denver Broncos. He was the passing game coordinator and quarterbacks coach, and he shared the play calling duties there. Then he goes to the Niners, learns under Shanahan in 23 as the passing game coordinator. That's when he started working with Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy started making his ascension there in 23. 24, he was the Saints offensive coordinator with Derek Carr. Now, for a couple of games with Derek Carr before Derek shit the bed there, they was having some games. I ain't gonna cap. They was having some games. Remember them first couple weeks?
They put up like 80 points.
Everybody was like, bro, the Raiders fucked up. They got rid of Derek Carr. Look how he's playing, and all that extra shit happened after that. But he had them rolling for a little bit. But okay, I don't really blame him for that. But as soon as he gets to the Seahawks, we see what the Seahawks are this year. You feel what I'm saying? All I need, he making Sam Darnold feel like Seattle fans feel like Sam Darnold is ginger Tom Brady right now, the way he playing. They're like, oh my God, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Bro, 180 yards on the Niners defense the other night. You feel what I'm saying? Running game stays consistent. Where the whole year I've seen him, and we already have a running back. I fuck with what he has. Now, do you think that his play calling, the way if you watch Seattle this year, do you think the way that they play football and our personnel match and mesh?
We need a number one receiver.
There you go.
Yeah.
If we get that, we good.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. Now he's brought some of his offensive staff over there, with him to Seattle. If you're talking about, his quarterback's coach, he brought that's his guy, right? So he brought that to Seattle. Now look how Sam is playing. Okay, boom. If he's our head coach, you would assume he would bring his guy, quarterback coach. Also, he brought his own O-line guy, right? A guy that he knows. And look how Seattle's offensive line has ascended and played, right? Last year, remember how we was talking about Seattle's offensive line with Geno? They were ass. Right now, this year, much different story when he enters the fold. So that's exactly some of the shit that we're talking about too that we need. Now, I think the personnel match. I mean, how you feel about his identity, offensive system, Mike, and how it can mesh with the guys that's here?
I feel overall it could mesh well. Obviously they definitely use both running backs, so Gentry will get used often. They don't really have like a Brock Bowers, but you already know Brock. You're gonna get him the ball regardless.
You're gonna scheme him up. You got to.
Yeah, you're gonna scheme him up. Yeah, and I'd say Besh really fits well with this offense at the moment.
I like that too. I think Besh can fit in this offense. I'm right with Trey though, where like we need a guy, bro, like a receiver. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We need a guy, a receiver, because right now I feel like it's a lot of pieces that complement each other, but there ain't no like guy. Now, when I'm talking about now, everybody can be like, well, what about Brock Bowers? This is the thing, bro. Brock Bowers, as good as he is still a tight end. You feel what I'm saying? So at certain points, bro, like there's a reason why, even though he's still in the game, shit is still condensed. Why? Because he has to fucking line up in line sometimes. He has to do tight end shit. We can't just line him up at X and be like, there you go, all game. You can't do that. Yeah. With Brock, with a receiver, on the other hand, if you have like a Malik Neighbors or something, now defense is like, well, yeah, we can't bullshit with this dude over here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got to keep some coverage over here. And what will that do to the middle of the field? We're going to eat with 89 at that point. So we got to get something for somebody over there. Now, quarterback, we got to match it up. What quarterback matches with this system?
I would say Fernando. Yeah.
Definitely Fernando.
Yeah. If you get Kubiak out, I think we're already on the full track to the Fernando train. No cap. Yeah. Now, look, seeing how Dante plays, Dante can play in this system. He can play in this system, I believe. Now, you know, the way Sam, I'm not saying he is Sam Darnold, but let's just say like Sam and Dante, let's just say it's not like so far-fetched where Dante can't just run this shit. You know what I mean? Like, he can run this.
Yeah.
It's not like we're looking at Dante like he fucking Lamar Jackson and he's got to fucking, you know what I mean? He's got to learn how to throw the football. Like, he can throw the football. So I wouldn't say it's far-fetched, but as far as like more of the fit, it's for Fernando, definitely more of the fit to me.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you think we would go just for that number one receiver, especially since we got money? Do you think we would go get that disgruntled receiver from another team rather than draft one?
You mean George? Big George. Yo, George, here Georgia dude too, huh? Ain't that's one of your guys?
I'm thinking Justin though.
Oh, you want Jet? Oh, shit.
Do you think he really want to stay there with JJ McCarthy another year?
My boy thinking big. I don't know. See, this is what you would have to ask Justin. You would have to say, okay, because you going from JJ, who is unproven his damn self, to another guy who's pretty much unproven his damn self. So it's like that. Like, how do you want to deal with that? No, looking at him, I would say, like, does he want a veteran motherfucker rather than trying to go to another rookie quarterback? So we'll see. But I ain't mad at you with that. I ain't mad at you. Shit, I'm trying to swing big, damn it.
Because, I mean, I don't think he was mad at JJ till he seen this motherfucker couldn't stay healthy and throw the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, so maybe so. Yeah, maybe. And with a dude like maybe Fernando or even Dante, you know, he would eat. But that's far-fetched. I'm gonna tell you right now, and Mike don't want to hear it, that's a trade max type of move. You don't do that shit unless you trade max. I'm telling you right now. And unless you trade max, then you can start talking about shit like that. But I don't think you do that if you still have max. Because that takes capital, bro. Like, to get a motherfucker like Justin Jefferson, that takes capital. And y'all know,
unless he requests that trade.
Unless he requests a trade, but even so, they still gonna want two first for a talent like this. You ain't gonna get no pennies. Hell no.
Yeah, we
and the contract too.
You better off going free agency or draft, bro.
Draft at this point. Yeah. At this point, we don't have a good track record for trading for these motherfuckers. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, bro. Little PTSD there.
Yeah, receivers, we have a good track record at drafting receivers. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Our organization has a cool track record at drafting receivers. But when we trade for them, oh no. No, sir, it don't work out. Randy Moss, Devontae Adams, Antonio Brown. The list continues.
Tyrell Williams.
Nah, bro. No, sirree. My guy,
if Tyrell and Antonio Brown would have played together with that team, though, I think that shit could have been legit.
Tyrell he just got hurt. He just kept getting hurt and shit. He wasn't bad. He just kept getting hurt.
I ain't know where plantar fasciitis was until him.
You feel me? I'm like, damn, bro. He was nice when he played. Like, when he played, he was cool. He just could not stay healthy. That was his fucking problem. But there's so many draft eligible receivers. You know what time it is. Oh, rundown, you gonna be so fun. Where it's like we can watch these guys and be like, yeah, we can just draft this guy. We're pick 36. You know what I'm saying, in the second round. So it's like somebody gonna slide. Somebody gonna slide to us that we can just immediately grab. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So look, I see somebody who just said this right now. Okay. KC did it with Kelsey, and I think Bowers has a higher ceiling with it, which is true. But we're not drafting Patrick Mahomes. That's the difference.
They had Tyreek Hill too.
Yeah, bro. They had Tyreek Hill for a good amount of time. So, you know what I mean? And they had Tyreek Hill all up until the point they felt that Patrick was good enough to do this shit himself with Kelsey. You know what I'm saying?
And at that time, they went and got a fucking top 5 defense.
Yeah, bro. Patrick the organization had to feel comfortable enough that Patrick, and this is why I keep saying I hate that organizations do that. Oh man, we got the greatest quarterback ever. Maybe he don't need the best offensive line and weapons. What are we saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit sounds fucking stupid. Like, bro, of course you will want to get your guys the best guys you can. That's what the fucking Ravens do. That's what the Chiefs were doing for years upon years, and that's why the Chiefs are in the position they are now. Because they kept saying, oh, Patrick can do it. Patrick can do it. Not so long, bro. It can only be for so long that he can put the cape on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to have the team built around him to
should adapt way faster than it used to. Where like when the Patriots was fucking running shit, teams couldn't figure out how to fucking adapt to that shit. Now, bro, these teams are seeing that shit. And you see when Patrick first came in, bro, motherfuckers wasn't playing no 3 high safety.
Oh, hell no.
When he came in, that shit adapted, bro. You know what I'm saying? Teams drafted to beat these motherfuckers, bro.
Mm-hmm. Teams, bro. I'm gonna tell Baby Rundown this as he grows, bro. Teams implemented 2 safeties because of this motherfucker. Because of 15, bro. They were not doing that shit before 15 and Tyreek Hill. Bro, we're throwing 70 yarders over your dome piece. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now that you've adapted, like you said, I think we're going back to quarterback play where now you got to start getting that shit with your mental before the snap.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're going at now, where it's like, all right, bro, I'm about to do that Peyton shit. I'm about Omaha. You know what I'm saying? All that extra.
Hey, you see that video? You see the video of him and Kelsey brother? When they switched.
Oh, with a tush push.
Bro, that shit had me
dying. Bro. I didn't see what they were doing. I gotta see that, but you have to send that shit to me. I gotta see that.
Right.
It was a tush push. It was a tush push, and then they did something else.
Peyton be funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Now, okay, look, real quick. I will tell y'all this. This is gonna make you roll your fucking eyes, bro. I have seen some people that have started to compare Fernando to fucking Peyton. I need y'all to slow the fuck down. I need y'all to slow down. All right,
don't jump out the window.
That's a little crazy. I mean, we'll see if he win that natty. If he show improve these next 2 games, maybe.
Hey,
that's
fellas,
Hall of Fame shit right there, bro. It's Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna get back in here, bro. If y'all still on in a little bit, I'm gonna jump back in here though.
Yeah, hey, bro, jump in whenever. It's only 44 minutes in.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. I would say maybe like the pre-snap. I get what they're saying, like the pre-snap IQ, but I don't know.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah,
I don't know about that comparison, bro.
He is very smart though. His football IQ is very high.
I do see some Matt Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Like that for sure. I'm going as high as that right now. But Peyton, bro, like that's. I don't know. Now look again. I don't remember when Peyton was no recruit coming out of school and all this extra shit. So I don't know what time it is, right? So we'll ask the people that may be old enough to remember when Peyton was coming out. Where he was coming out? Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he was coming out of Tennessee, what type of prospect was Peyton Manning? Didn't people call him generational? If I'm not mistaken, I really feel like people was calling Peyton Manning generational. Like I feel like I've heard that before. They was calling him like a generational ass quarterback coming out of Tennessee, and that's why his first year was so disappointing because he led the league in interceptions, right? And everybody was pissed. And then he comes back and he does his thing. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting that wrong, but y'all let me know. Yeah, bro. And Matt Ryan, I see that all the way. That's probably the highest I'm gonna go right now. But that's not a bad quarterback to me. I don't understand why people look at that and that's bad. Like that is not bad. Matt Ryan was a very competent quarterback. Now look, this is the thing that you can ask about Matt Ryan. Did Atlanta provide the team around him that he needed when he was there?
Yeah, I mean,
for 1 year, yeah.
I will say he had Julio, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. Now look, for a couple, didn't he had Roddy White?
Oh yeah, Roddy White
for a time. But that defense was always ass cheeks. You know, that defense was always ass. I remember that for a fact. Shit. But you know, that one year where everything aligned, remember they had the running game. Was it Marcus Freeman? I believe. I might be saying some other shit wrong. Foreman. What was his fucking name?
Deontay Foreman.
Yeah, was it number 24?
Yeah.
Dread, short motherfucker. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I might be saying his name wrong. I said Marcus Freeman. That's
Notre Dame coach.
Huh? Yeah, that's
Tar Beijing man. Yeah.
So off of that, I don't know, man. You know, they had when the running game aligned with Shanahan that year, and then you had Julio, you had all that.
Yeah,
he looked like how he's supposed to look. So I don't know.
Yeah, man.
We beat KC without Brock and Max, and they had Kelsey and Chris Jones. Big facts. Big fact. This is where we're at. I like this. I'm cool. Yeah. Hey, bro, the last time we beat the Chiefs in a shitty year, you feel what I'm saying? We came back that next year. We had some promise. Remember, that was Derek and all them and Latavius Murray when we beat the Chiefs in that rain. We were shitty that year, but at least we beat them. That's how I feel this year.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
So I'm guessing this comment is referring to the Peyton Manning comparison. He said if he serves Dante again. So, okay, is that to say? Okay.
I know he probably dead ass, but he said they had Manning in the pros in the 8th grade.
Shit.
Hey, boy, some of them is like that. Remember Trevor Lawrence back in Clemson? Yeah. Trevor Lawrence was like from middle school. They was talking about that motherfucker.
Hey, what about they're already starting to do that just based on seeing him sitting right there next to Peyton, his son.
Oh, Arch?
Is that not Arch ain't his kid?
No, Arch is his nephew. You talking about his son? Who's his fucking son? His son plays?
I think he does, but he's a lot younger. He was like sitting right there. Yeah, there's a clip of him sitting right there at the game with him, like they were talking like during the game or something about something.
Oh. They go offer that motherfucker in the 6th grade.
Yeah, immediately people are like, "Oh, there's another one."
Hey, bro, they gonna offer him in the 6th grade. But you know, as far as me, man, Kubiak, you know, that's the main one for me. Now I know, you know, as far as real quick, I do have the offensive scheme. We know his identity. He blends that zone read, you know, which realistically, it's like I would like to have Genty in more of a power scheme. You know what I'm saying? I would want Genty in more of a power scheme, but that play action and the way he balances that rushing attack, I do like. I do like the way that Kubiak balances the rushing and he uses that play action. I like his pre-snap shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he does a lot of things that I do like. You know, I would want Genty in a different scheme, but I think it could work.
Yeah.
So off of that, USC back then offered 6th graders.
They did.
No cappery. USC was trying to recruit by any means necessary.
Yeah.
By any means necessary. Yeah, I want some power for Genty, bro. I feel Genty is a better power scheme runner, you know, than he is just a zone runner. So I hope the next coach that comes in kind of sees that too and don't try to change up the way he runs. Let me see. My boy Ja, good question. He says, next question. If it's Brian Flores and Brian Daboll is our next coach, are y'all cool with it? Because they're saying it's going to be Patriots Way 3.0. I hate that they keep saying that shit.
That just makes it seem like a little like, nah.
Yeah, bro. Like if you were to take off the Patriot Way tag, I might be like, oh, yeah, that's a little better. But it just makes me cringe when you say that. How you feel about that? I know we talked about it already. I mean, how would you feel if that was the pairing?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I trust, depending on who's the head coach, but I don't know if I would trust Brian Flores as a head coach, unfortunately. I feel like there's just certain coaches that, you know, they're better as coordinators than they are as head coaches.
Yeah.
For example, is the last guy that we had that was the Patriot Way.
Yeah, you talking about McDaniels.
Yeah.
You know, he's probably not my first on the list. I would like if they get hired, I would assume that some shit didn't fall through. I'll say that. Or I will assume like some plans fell through the wayside. Like they didn't fucking get Mentor. They couldn't get Kubiak. They couldn't get LaFleur right? A lot of these guys that we're looking at, if that's the case, and this is who they landed on, and it even so, if that's how they landed on these guys, I don't think I'd have like much confidence from the get-go because we just went through like 4 or 5 motherfuckers before we got to y'all. So there's that. But seeing and though, I do like Brian Daboll as an OC and as a quarterback developer. I do like that. That makes some sense to me, especially if you got him with Dante Moore, or if you got him, with Fernando. It can work. It can work. Now, Brian Flores as the head coach, that's the only thing that's holding me up because I know exactly what the defense going to do. I know the defense going to be straight. But, can he lead men as far as all 52? Can he get guys on board? Now, one thing I do like about him is that he don't take no bullshit. That's what I do like. I like that. As far as, bro, we're gonna be in line and we're gonna be in shape. But at the end of the day, that only goes so far with certain players. You know what I mean? That the dictator militant type.
Yeah. 100%, bro. It's tough. It's tough really to decide on what's the right fit for this system for this next rebuild. It's tough.
Yep. If John Harbaugh's time is over in Baltimore, what y'all think of him as our head coach? Personally, I don't want Harbaugh.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm good. I've seen Harbaugh with a generational type quarterback talent, and he still ain't won a Super Bowl yet. I'm good.
Now, I'll take that quarterback that's over there though.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, we talked about this last night. Everybody that was with me on the stream last night, we was talking about that shit about Lamar. A lot of people hold up on the goddamn, on the what it might take and the amount of capital that it might take, to get him. But you see the way that motherfucker played last night? Different.
Yeah.
He's different. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be real. Dominique, I'm not with Cliff Kingsbury either. I don't want him, bro. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Cliff.
Yeah, I'm not as a head coach. As a coordinator. Yeah, as a coordinator, I'm with. But as a head coach, like I'd much rather try the Kubiaks, the LaFleurs, and all that shit for shit. Even if the Packers fire their LaFleur, I'd hire him before I hire Kubiak.
What if? Here's where's the flag said? I feel like I'd be okay with Kingsbury if it's Dante Moore.
Nah.
You don't think it'll work?
I mean, it's like I don't like Kingsbury like that. That's my thing. And this is what I'm gonna tell y'all, right? Kingsbury to me feels slimy. He feels slimy. I feel like we're gonna fuck around, and in 2 years we're gonna be out of a fucking. We're gonna be fucked off with something. You know what I'm saying? And I don't trust him to manage the entire team. I don't trust him to manage the entire team. We're talking about this like just from a pure quarterback standpoint, but this is about him managing all 52 or all 53. Yeah. So it's like as managing all 53, I trust Brian Flores more than I would trust him. Now, if we talking about quarterbacks, of course.
Yeah.
It's Kingsbury, but that's just one player. Just one. So I don't know. I mean, he already fucked us once, bro. I'm good. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm straight. The no's are no. I don't want no Kingsbury. I don't want no Stefanski. I'm good off that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no Stefanski. What else? There's another guy that people keep propping up, and I'm like, I really don't want this guy, bro. Fuck, who the fuck is it? I'll look at it right now. Because there's some people that y'all gonna have to name some more names, but there's a couple of people where I'm like, nah, I don't know about that. Oh, y'all just said John Harbaugh? No, not no John Harbaugh. I'm good off that. Joe Brady, I'm good off that. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm cool. There's the reason being, bro. I just feel like there's some other guys that are performing better right now, right?
Yeah.
Let's just take this year in totality, right? Let's go Kubiak, or even if you want to say, even if you want to say Joe Brady and let's say LaFleur, right? Let's say LaFleur from the Rams. The Rams and the Seattle Seahawks offenses have been way more consistent than the Bills offense this year. realistically, if the Bills didn't have Josh Allen, bro, I mean, what are they in the playoffs?
No.
They lose some of them fucking games that they didn't won without Josh and his superhero efforts. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, I'm looking at Kubiak do this shit with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. I mean, he can make it work. You know what I mean? Fucking, hey, bro. Now, LaFleur has Matt Stafford. So that's kind of, you know what I mean? And he has fucking Sean McVay as well. So it's like it's a little hard evaluation for LaFleur. That's why we're about to go through it right now. But it's harder evaluation. As far as the Kubiak, nah, bro, he's night and day better to me.
Yeah.
How can you trust Kubiak to handle an entire team? Over Kingsbury? Because I've seen Kingsbury fuck off an entire team already. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I've already seen him do it.
No, that's real though.
Is he not the reason that they made that weird ass quarterback change in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
They had that Josh Rosen.
Yeah. And then they
switch that up. You feel what I'm saying? We fuck around again. Now, look, I'm not mad at him for that. You know, if he don't work, it don't work. I ain't mad at him for that. But as far as the team itself, what did he do? What has he ever done what has Kingsbury ever done as a head coach actually to give him some merit?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, even at Texas Tech, he was mid. So it's like even at Texas Tech, he was mid. So nah. I'm straight. LaFleur was horrible as the OC with the Jets. Which LaFleur are you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting confused.
Oh, I think he's talking about Michael LaFleur.
He's talking about okay. Now I want to see that offensive personnel that was there when he was the offensive coordinator there. We're gonna look that up. See, we're don't even trip, Dominique. This is what this show's for, bro. Instead of all that talking, we're just gonna go through it. So look, let's do this, huh? Matt LaFleur, right? We're gonna go through his coaching resume.
Oh, no, Mike LaFleur. Mike
LaFleur. My bad. I almost fucked it up. LaFleur's coaching resume. What's up with that? Let's see. So now, let's see where he's been. Let's see what he's done. So as far as Mike LaFleur, right now, we know he's with the Rams. Okay. He played quarterback and shit. I don't really care about what he's played, right? I don't give a fuck. And let's see where he's been, right? Elmhurst College as an offensive assistant in 2009, whatever the case. St. Joseph College, offensive coordinator. Okay, Davidson College. This is all college. Now we're starting to get into the NFL. Offensive intern, 2014 for the Cleveland Browns. Okay. Anything associated with the Browns, I don't put nothing past you, big dog. That's bullshit over there. When you go, then Atlanta. Ooh. Atlanta, offensive assistant from 2015 to 2016. Okay. And 2015 to 2016 was when Atlanta was doing their shit, right? That's when Atlanta was, that was their Super Bowl year, was it not? 16?
Around there, yeah. I think so.
That's the year they went to the bowl against the Patriots, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So after he goes with the Falcons and he has that good year, it was the year that they went to the Super Bowl. Because remember, after the Falcons went to the Super Bowl, that's when the Niners hired Shanahan. So he went with Shanahan to the Niners to become the passing game coordinator from 2017 to 2020, worked under Kyle Shanahan, contributing to the passing schemes in the offense. Then he went to the Jets as the offensive coordinator from 2021 to 2022. That was his first full OC job in the NFL. Jets offense struggled overall, but gave him play calling experience. Definitely struggled. Okay, so real quick, who the fuck was the quarterback and who was that? 2021. Let's go that. Yeah, 2021. Let me look at
Wasn't it supposed to be
that's Zach Wilson?
Could be for the Jets?
Yeah, was that Zach Wilson? Let's look.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Zach Wilson.
That was Zach Wilson. That was his rookie year. That was Zach Wilson's rookie year. They had fucking Corey Davis, Keenan Cole. I ain't really had nobody. They ain't really had no talent around there. Keep it the bean. They ain't really had no talent. But after he gets out of there, he then rehabilitates himself with the Rams. Right? He then goes to the Rams and rehabilitates himself under Sean McVay. And I ain't gonna lie to you. He's been under two guys in the NFL that are right now running the fucking league as far as offense. They running the fucking league. Shanahan and McVay, they're running the league as far as their scheme. So at that point, I like that. He's under them, learns, gets good experience, you know. And of course, we see what he's doing this year, being the offensive coordinator, quote unquote, for the Rams this year. I mean, shit, MVP year for Stafford. You know, top 5 stats for Puka Nacua, rushing game good. You know, I like their scheme. You know, how do you feel about LaFleur?
I like LaFleur's scheme. I like him as an option for Coach Sue, just because I feel like most guys also that, like you said, whether it's the Shanahan tree or the McVay tree, from what it looks like, they've been successful.
Yeah,
they've been able to make some noise, and especially on the offensive side of the ball, I would trust somebody that's been there for a minute.
Looking at, if you go back, because I just looked at the roster in that 2021 Jets roster, they ain't have shit. I'll tell you that right now. There was nothing on that offense.
They give them nothing to work with.
Nah, bro. I mean, and that's Zach Wilson at a rookie year, and we know what Zach Wilson is now. I mean, you know, he didn't fucking pick Zach Wilson. I hope he didn't. I need to know that. I dig some deeper to see if he was part of the reason why they picked Zach Wilson. Because if that's the case, then now I fear. I get scared. You know what I mean? Because it's like, and now really looking at some of the quarterbacks that he's worked with, he ain't never really been part of no development, right? Part of no development. I mean, it's same for Kubiak though. Same for Kubiak. Kubiak ain't really been part of developing. You know, I ain't never really seen him develop. Now, then again, that's a lie, because when we looked at Kubiak just now, he was part of developing Brock Purdy in some of these years. So, okay, that's kind of different. As far as LaFleur, I don't see a lot of things where I'm seeing development as far as quarterbacks. Now, I see some bumps in production when he gets places. Atlanta, Frisco, you know, the Jets outlier, but then you go to the Rams, bump in production. Okay, so how do you feel about now hearing that? Okay, hearing LaFleur's resume and what he has, how do you feel about that, comparing that to Kubiak?
I feel like his is a bit more. If you were to go with LaFleur, it would be a bit more of a riskier option, but I feel like it could work depending on which quarterback. But I feel like same thing. Both quarterbacks could possibly work in LaFleur's system as well, whether it's Dante Moore or Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah. Well, see, we got two conflicting people. Look, Ja, you said Robert Saleh said that he picked Zach Wilson himself. M Easy is convinced that LaFleur was part of picking Zach Wilson. Dominique said it's not a good resume. What? Wait. So being under some of the league's best offenses ain't a good. I'm just saying, Neek. Like 2016, bro, Matt Ryan won the MVP. What are you saying? Like that MVP year. Being with Frisco, the amount of times that he's been that Kyle Shanahan was there. Now, the first couple of years for Shanahan, it was whatever. But since now looking at the Niners, bro, the Niners are pretty cool. I mean, the Rams are cool. Now, look, I think Kubiak's resume is better, though. I'm going to keep it a bean. Kubiak's resume is better as far as what he's done and his experience in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Kubiak's better. Now let's go through Kingsbury. We'll give the people what they want. But real quick, some of the traits for a LaFleur system. He's an outside zone run. He likes them outside zones, right? You see how the Rams run. I mean, we watch the Rams out here. He likes that play action. You know what I mean? That pre-snap motion, that personnel flexibility to be able to move some people around. So watching the Rams offense is not fucking, it's amazing, right? It's amazing. How much will he bring of that over here is the question mark, right? That's the question.
Yeah.
And we know he's the Shanahan tree. Now, look, let's go through Kingsbury. Chat. Yeah. Just for the chat, bro, because the chat wanted. Chat asked me for it. Kingsbury resume. Let's go through it, huh? Let's go through. No, for sure, for sure. I'm with you, Dominique. Kubiak's resume is better. It's better to me. I feel like he has more skin in the game as far as actually, because I don't like I really like LaFleur, but I always say this, bro. I don't know how much he's doing. Like when it comes to when you're under a guy like McVay, like how much are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I know that Kubiak, that's all on you, big dog. Shit, Mike McDonald ain't going to Sam Darnold calling no motherfucking plays. That's you. So I got.
Yeah,
all
bro.
right. Who was your other guy, Mike? Who was your other guy that you wanted?
I like Adam Stenavich from Green Bay.
Stenavich from Green Bay. Okay, so that's that. Now we'll look at him. Now here's Cliff Kingsbury. Okay, here's Kingsbury. Of course, the college background is probably some of the most extensive background. Of Johnny Manziel's on the resume, right? Developing Johnny Manziel at Texas A&M. Patrick Mahomes is on the resume, right? Getting Patrick Mahomes draft eligible and worthy at Texas Tech. Caleb Williams is on the resume. Was he with you? Okay, you're
USC.
Was that his Heisman year?
Yeah, it was.
It was? Okay, well, shit, there you go. There's that. You know, then you go to Arizona.
No. It was a year after. It was a year after.
But he still had a pretty good year though, regardless.
Yeah.
A pretty good year. You know, then you go to Arizona, you get Kyler Murray. Did Kyler win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah. It should have been Josh, but you know he missed a couple games, so they gave it to fucking.
It was Kyler. So Kyler, you know, he helped Kyler win Rookie of the Year, proven, right? Then you go last year, Jaden wins Rookie of the Year, proven. Got quarterbacks on the resume, bro. Got quarterbacks on the resume. So I am 100% with y'all guys when y'all say, yeah, we're trying to develop a quarterback. The problem with that is as a head coach, the man, as an NFL head coach, he's 28, 37, and 1. That's the only problem. Like, as far as like quarterback, I'm comfortable as fuck with Cliff Kingsbury working with a quarterback. But as far as like the team general, bro, he is 28, 37, and 1. Like, if your only thing is like just working with a quarterback, sure. But he's proven he has not been able to manage the whole team.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That would scare me as far as the whole team. Said Murray was hurt a lot of them games. I gotta see, bro. I gotta see. He scares me as far as running the whole fucking squad. I'd probably pick Kubiak first, but you know, as far that you can't argue with the fucking quarterback resume though. Can't argue.
Yeah.
Those are guys, bro. Like those are guys that he has on his resume that he's worked with that has played well. Now, if you choose Cliff Kingsbury, that to me is more of a Dante Moore selection. Yeah, that's a Dante Moore selection. I mean, as far as LaFleur, what quarterback you think they would like there?
LaFleur, shoot, I can see Dante right there as well.
Dante for LaFleur too. I think that's the man. Now, I think Fernando could work with a LaFleur system.
Yeah,
I think he could work with LaFleur.
They both would be.
Yeah,
I feel like that one would probably be the preference on that.
I agree. Now, if we're talking about like a Kingsbury, you're probably gonna take Fernando out of there, right?
Yeah.
Take Fernando, and that's the next thing. Okay, some of y'all that are talking that really love Fernando. Now, if you start talking about Kingsbury, bro, Fernando's not in that. He's not in that discussion. You're not getting Fernando because he's not that type of quarterback that Kingsbury fucks with. He's just not. Now, if you were talking about Kubiak, yes. Yeah, you're getting your Fernando, you know, LaFleur, you still got to change Fernando. But if it's Kingsbury, bro, he's not. Y'all know it. He is not he's not a Fernando type of quarterback guy. You're gonna be taking Dante Moore if that's the case. Gonna be taking Dante Moore. So we'll see there. Now, Stenavich. Okay, Stenavich. Who you taking at that point?
Stanovich, I would say maybe more, but low key, both of them could work. But I would say definitely Dante Moore, just because he's been there working with a Jordan Love prototype quarterback, and I feel like that's closer to the realm of play that Dante Moore has in his game.
I don't know, Neek. Look here, Neek. Let's go through all the quarterbacks. Kingsbury, we just listening for you. We just said Johnny Manziel, Patrick Mahomes, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Kyler Murray. None of them dudes scream Fernando Mendoza to me. None of them. They're all different. Fernando's over here. If you come to them 5 dudes, bro, he's over here. He's not even in the stratosphere. Shit. Matter of fact, the quarterback that best resembles Fernando's skill sets, Kingsbury went in there and traded his ass for fucking Kyler Murray the next year.
Oh, shit. You said Josh Rosen? Damn.
I'm not saying he's Josh Rosen, but I'm just saying the skill sets and what they are. Pocket passers. He traded his ass for a fucking mobile quarterback or more mobile quarterback the next year. It's just fact. It's what he did. So it's like I don't know. You know, as far as other people, they've worked with quarterbacks of that nature. It seems like Cliff seeks out the Jadens, the Calebs. You know what I mean? That's what he looks for.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't no wrong with it, but shit. That's just his cup of tea.
Where's the flag said Pavia with Kingsbury?
Hey, bro, if they got that pairing, that would be the scariest XFL team I've ever fucking seen.
Bro. XFL, Jesus.
That would be the scariest. That would be the scariest overseas football team I have ever seen in my life if they did some shit like that. But nah, bro. Nah, now look. Here we go. You know we're gonna have to talk about it. We're gonna have to defend it, bro. Now look, I'm not saying Kingsbury is complete dog water because he's not dog water. It's just the fact of like we're trying to match it up. You know what I mean? We got to match up the quarterback and the coach because this is the most important pieces. Y'all know what it is. It's the most important pieces. So I see more of a Dante Moore and Kingsbury marriage. That would just be me, just based off of who Kingsbury has worked with. You know, so there's that.
Yeah.
LaFleur, you can work with Fernando, both either. You know, Kubiak, more Fernando, probably. Dante could work in the Kubiak, but I lean Fernando if I'm Kubiak. Stanovich, for sure, I'm with you. I lean Dante Moore, right? Dante Moore. Now, what the fuck goes on with defensive guys? Who do you lean if you're talking about that? You know what I mean? If you're talking about Minter, if you're talking about Minter and Flores, you have no idea who they like at that point. Now we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean,
at that point, it might be just the straight Tom Brady pick. Like he making the choice.
And I don't like that though. I don't like that. Everybody has to be in agreement though. As much as we're gonna say like, yeah, Tom, this is your pick. At the same time, he can't just like that's what got Flores in the first position he was in the first place with fucking Tua. You can't just you can't tell me who I want. At the end of the day, we have to all agree this is the guy because all our jobs and ass are on the line. It is what it is, bro. This got to be the guy. So I think everybody has to agree on what this is. Even if you get an offensive guy, it has to be the same thing because you can't force an offensive guy to fucking work with a guy he don't want. You just can't.
Yeah, that's real.
Now there we go. There we go. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Let's go. Put that up. Bring that one up. Shout out, Ja.
Where is that, bro?
Yeah.
Where is, bro?
Pull that up
on
the
chat. So I can bring your damn content up. Where is it? I need to see it. Or show me the tweet.
Yeah.
You saw what Genty said about Pete earlier?
Yeah. I feel like, he don't want to be disrespectful, but also it's like it's tough to say because it's like you the dude that drafted him.
I know. Uh-oh. New Fernando interview dropped on the McAfee. You know, we got to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm going to be – Mike called me with this the other day, and I completely agree, bro. Fernando in them McAfee interviews and shit, like, he's different. He's different.
Yeah, he's more relatable.
Yeah, he's different. And you could tell, like, he put on his CEO face when he get in front of them cameras and shit after the game.
Yeah.
He put that CEO on. When he in with McAfee and them, he be chilling. Fernando funny as fuck sometimes. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Yeah.
He nerd funny. Like He be having me crying, bro.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to look for it. Where is it? Send it to me. Somebody send it, or whatever the case. But if that's the case, I'm glad we're doing what we're supposed to do. I'm glad we're doing what we're supposed to do. Now I want to kind of bring this up before we kind of get ready to get on out of here a little bit. Now we're talking about coaches. We're talking about all these things. Now as far as picking the coach, you said your confidence in Brady is at a 7, right?
Like 6.5.
6.5. What's the first thing that they need to do to get that confidence a little bit higher, man? I mean, what's the first domino that kind of needs to fall?
Definitely the head coach. I'd say you got to land the head coach. I feel like it's got to be the right head coach that we feel like, okay, this is going to be the right system. And then that way, we have an idea which route we're 100%. Going in with the first pick.
100%. Now, look, we do have to, let's talk about this because people are going to keep bringing this up. And I think we got to definitely just talk about it and give our 2 cents, put it to bed. I'm good off Stefanski again because I've seen him have multiple different quarterbacks, multiple different scenarios, and still not get that thing to work. You know what I'm saying? Still not get that thing to work. He had Baker. He had Deshaun. Now, I don't blame them for that Deshaun thing at the time, bro. Like, if we go back in real time, at that time, the only person better than Deshaun Watson was fucking Patrick Mahomes, bro. At that time. I think people don't get revisionist history. Everybody, you might be like, oh, no. Don't get revisionist history. When Deshaun was in Texas,
he was hooping at that time.
Bro, what? Because look, ain't nobody was talking about at that point, bro, nobody was talking about Lamar at that point, right? Nobody was talking about no motherfucking Josh Allen at that point. It was Patrick and Deshaun Watson at that point.
Yeah.
And so I don't blame them for doing that. Yeah, what happens when he gets here? How the fuck does he fall off a cliff on your watch? Is my question. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, are we live on Twitter? No, we're not live on Twitter. Till Twitter decides to differentiate their payouts, we are not live on Twitter. We are not live on Twitter. But he's had that. He's had talent there, right? Talent has been there multiple times. This year was the final nail in the coffin for me, not because I like Shador that much, but more because how he's handled the situation. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, if he, first of all, if he even thought that Dylan Gabriel was even better than Shador in the first place, that tells me all I need to know.
Yeah.
That tells me all the fuck I need to know, because he's not. Right? He's definitely not. The fact that they were willing to go so long with that experiment boggles my mind. Oh, but you win more games with Shador than you do with Dylan Gabriel, though, huh? Either way it goes, bro. He's had 13 different quarterbacks there with the Browns. Now, the Browns are the Browns, but he's had 13 different quarterbacks there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good. Anthony Weaver. What? They got Anthony fucking Weaver. Somebody, like, look, bro, some of these teams, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm not really tripping off of when it comes to competing. Like the Falcons, because they got some guys. They might make a good decision. Like, when it comes to the Titans, though, I've seen their candidates, bro. I'm not tripping on them.
Yeah.
They
I feel like I have an idea already who it's going to get. Who's going to get the job.
And they looking at some stupid shit. So I'm good, bro.
I'm going to pray for Cam. I'm praying for Cam, bro. Damn.
That's ugly over there. I'd rather them hire John Gruden, no cap.
Yeah.
I'd rather them hire John Gruden.
Hey, low-key, for New York, I don't know why, bro. I really want to see AP get that job.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, that's another one we might have to worry about. But the reason I'm not worried about New York is because how many coaches want to work with Joe Shane? How many coaches want to work? Hey, I say what y'all motherfuckers want, man. I feel like our boy at least cooler than fucking Joe Shane and some of these other GMs that's up out there. I feel like motherfuckers gonna want to fuck with our dog.
Yeah, he seems
come over here and work with Spy. You feel what I'm saying? Work with Spy real quick. It's been proven across the league that motherfuckers do not like that Giants GM. Like, it's proven. It's like, all right. You know what I mean? I don't really trip about that. You know what I mean? And we got Brady around this mug too to sweeten it up. You know, it might be different. Oh, see, that's where I'm at. I had a dream, Mike. I had a dream, bro.
It was good.
Kubiak for head coach. Raheem Morris for DC. We make it work.
Ooh. Hey, I'd like that. That'd be cool.
Make it work, man. Make it work. I think that can work.
Yeah.
Raheem as a DC is straight. As a head coach, he was doing too fucking much. Doing too much. But I think he can make that work. Gannon ain't bad as a DC either, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like I wouldn't mind Jonathan Gannon either, now that he's available.
Yeah.
Now that he's available, Gannon as a DC or Raheem Morris as a DC would work wonders if you get an offensive guy, right? You feel me? Kubiak, Raheem, that's it. I like that. I like that move right there. And I think that they know each other? Don't Kubiak and Raheem know each other? Or am I tripping?
I think so.
They might. I know LaFleur and Raheem Morris is a pairing for sure, right? Yeah. Because Raheem was with the Rams. And they already know each other like that, so that shit could work. Gannon, I don't know who knows Gannon though, but I'd fuck with him on the defensive shit though. As far as defense, I can mess with him as a coordinator. As a coordinator, I can mess with him. But as a head coach, hell no, fuck no, definitely not. Yep, and I'm exactly what Nick is saying. Great DC, not a head coach. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But now I'm happy this year. Is probably why we need to go offensive coach, Mike, because there are more like DCs that are qualified this year than there are like head offensive guys. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's easier for us to find a defensive coordinator this year than it is for us to find an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and I feel like with the first overall pick, like you're really going to be able to give them the option to pick who they want.
Yeah, it's all on you, big dog. Shit, you know, there's no. What I love about this offseason and what's shaping up for this team and organization is all the blame is being shifted in the correct places. Everybody shoulders the blame, damn it. Okay, because guess what? Brady, this on you to pick the coach, to pick that. Okay, now the coach is in here. Now it's on y'all to pick the quarterback. Now we can pretty much see whose fault it is when this shit either goes well or deteriorates. Because if it goes well, then everybody gets credit. Nobody gives a fuck. But if it goes wrong, right, now we can say, well, shit, who's really fucking up? Is it the quarterback? Who picked the quarterback? Then if that's the case, well, you getting fired. You feel what I'm saying? Who picked this coach? It's very easy now at this point for everybody to delegate blame and delegate who needs to do what job. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
We the top team if we hire Kubiak in DC between Raheem or Gannon. Oh, yeah. How would you feel?
Oh, yeah.
How would you feel?
That would be real nice. I ain't
gonna lie, y'all. Just keep it a buck here. If which one do y'all like better? And I'll put it on the screen right now. Because look, now this is another beauty, bro. We can just talk about this coaching shit and we not talking about it like you know, we're kind of bullshitting. Like, no, we're actually there. We're actually there. Let me see. Because last year I was bringing up coaches and I was like, I'm not really confident in what the fuck I'm saying. I'm not confident in this at all because we're not getting this guy. Or let me see, what's the next one? Or are we gonna go? I'm gonna give y'all a scenario right now that I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from everybody up in here, and then we're gonna get ready to end this thing off. What sounds better to you? What sounds better to you? Yeah, and I want to see it. I want to see it. Y'all let me know. Let us know down below, man. Which one makes you more excited for 2026? And we're talking about drafting a quarterback. We're talking about doing these things. So which one makes you more excited for 2026? Kubiak and Morris or Flores and Daboll? Where would y'all be at? I think I know. I know where I'm at, but I mean, I just want to see what's up. I want to see what's up with the people. See what's up with the people. See?
Yeah.
My guy. Yep. Kubiak, Morris. Okay. Kubiak, Raheem.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know, man. Let us know. If you look and really think about it. Really think about it. Because this is with a rookie quarterback and all of it.
Yeah. There is.
Last. First option.
Kubiak Morris.
Kubiak Morris. I'm telling. Hey,
Kubiak Morris. Okay.
that's where it's at, bro. Now, see, this is why I love doing this show. I couldn't wait for this shit. This is why I feel like we one of the best shows out there. The reason we say that is because that's plan A, right? That's plan A. Okay. Now, we'll still keep Flores and Daboll in the tree, but we know that they're underneath Kubiak and the Morris pairing, right? Now, let me give you another one. Let me give you another one. Now, because I want to be fair to what it sounds like, right, and to what we can have. Now, let's go this one. All right, this one I'm gonna get Mike with this one. I might be spelling his name wrong, but you'll see.
Oh shit! Hey, where's the flag? Brought a crazy, interesting point up. He said, "Doesn't Kubiak's dad hate the Raiders? Maybe he does too."
Shit, that money's green. Fuck that.
Yeah,
You like
that's real.
boy? Hey, real talk. You never know. Certain times, bro. Like I would do this, right? Like I know, because Kubiak was a Bronco dude, right? Just to get at my dad. Yeah, I'm a coach the team that's gonna whoop your team's ass twice a year. and we just gonna go like that, bro. Every family function, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey, remember when you was a coach of the Broncos and shit? Yeah, that's no more. That's no more. We over here whooping the Broncos' ass now. Certain ones don't give a fuck about it. Certain ones might not care.
That's real.
Certain ones might not care. That money's green, and at the same time, for me to go at the family function and say, hey, Dad, I'm whooping your team's ass. Yeah. That's different. That's different. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna give y'all another one.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right there. The next parent. LaFleur and Gannon or Flores and Daboll. Right? Where would you be at here? Where would y'all go?
LaFleur, bro. Yeah, LaFleur and Gannon.
Option. See?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, we got one. LaFleur, Gannon. See, it's already looking like Flores and Daboll gonna be third on the list.
Yeah.
They're gonna be third on the list. You know what I mean? The way it's already looking. Is that where you at too?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at, bro.
I would like this pairing. LaFleur and Gannon.
Yeah.
I would be cool with that, bro. I would be cool with that. So okay. Kubiak, Morris first, LaFleur, Gannon second, right? We got Flores, Daboll third, which, you know, if you're telling me plan A, plan B, plan C, these are not bad plans. These are not bad plans. But all in understanding that if you land on Flores and Daboll, that means you fucked around and you did not get three other dudes before this. That's just the understanding of this.
Yeah.
Gannon don't play. Yes. I like the way I think Gannon's approach is not good for like the team and how he gets down. You know what I mean? Like
defense is cool. Defense is cool.
He's rigid for a defense, bro. That's what the fuck I want for my defense. Now for the whole team, it's different. For the whole team, yeah. Yeah, give me freshman. Now look, as far as like a coordinator, I don't care about a retread. As a coordinator, I don't care. As a head coach, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Yeah. But as a coordinator, I don't give a fuck. Because sometimes, like, that's just what they are. I think that's Jim Schwartz. I know some of y'all talking about Jim Schwartz from Cleveland. I think Jim Schwartz is just a damn good defensive coordinator, bro. So is Spagnuolo. Yeah. He's just a damn good coordinator. He's just not no head coach.
Yeah.
There's not no head coach. Okay, so look. Okay, easy. If that's what you think, which one are you taking? What you gonna do? Right? I'm asking you. We're in the room, bro. We got to make the decisions. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you think that LaFleur is overrated, would you rather go with Flores and Daboll? And this is, we're not having an argument. It's just a conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because this is what they're doing in the room. Yeah, this is exactly what the fuck they're doing right now today. Right? They're like, shit, well, we got to go through resumes and all that shit. So, let us know. There's probably somebody in that Raiders room that if we're doing the same thing, somebody's like, no, I don't like that dude. You know how it is, Mike. You know how it goes. Yeah. You got 10 people in the room. There's bound to be one or two of them that's like, nah, I'm not with that. Ooh, okay. He brought up somebody crazy. My boy said something about Wink.
Ooh.
Where is Martindale? Where he at right now?
That'll be an interesting one, bro. Wink Martindale?
Where's he at?
I'm not sure.
Wink. Hold on. Am I tripping? Let me see something. Am I tripping? He can't. I don't think he's anywhere right now. Oh no. Yeah, nah. He's been with Michigan for a while. He's been with Michigan for 2 years.
Okay.
Maybe more than that. Maybe more than that.
Is he still there now? I don't know.
I know, huh? I don't fucking know what's going on.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Based off what's going on. Ooh, actually, nah, easy. You might have to keep that one in the tuck, boy.
Yeah.
We don't need no scandals following nothing around here.
Yeah.
No scandal. Give a fuck what it is. He was there. He was there. He got to wash that stink off for a year before he come around here.
Yeah.
That shit was bad. They out here gooning over here in Michigan. I ain't fucking around with that, man.
Shit.
Oh man. I do like Wink though. I do like Wink. It's just that I don't know what the deal is over there. Like he's getting fired because like Buddy left. Like that's just it. Like you gotta see what's going on.
Yeah.
I got a good one. Kubiak mentor if he don't get a head coach job. See,
I don't know if he'd leave that job where he's at currently.
that's how I feel. I feel like mentor would probably just stay until he gets one. No.
Yeah.
Stay till he get one. Fuck it. You know, there's no point. You know, he's at least gonna have. He has good quarterback play. It's not all his fault. You feel what I'm saying? If the team fucks up, you can look at you gonna look at Jim before you look at him.
Yeah.
Let me see, man. So, yeah, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here real quick. We're gonna get ready to because I want to get ready to watch this little Fernando interview, and at the same time, 2:00 Pacific time, our boy Spytech is gonna be announced. The first time we hear from Buddy the whole year.
Yeah.
Ain't that cold?
That's fucked up. Like you would think like he'll be able to speak on some things. He was out of the loop without.
Nah, I feel like he was just saving his own ass to be.
He was just sitting back watching.
Hey, don't look at me. Look at Pete. Don't look at me. It wasn't me, boy. Hey, I drafted him. They just ain't playing. Don't look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel it was going. I'm gonna let you. And now that we know how much of the struggle it was with power between them two, and who everybody was trying to do their own goddamn thing. It's not far-fetched to me in this type of environment, in this type of job that you like, bro. I'm gonna look out for myself. So if that's the case, bro, I'm gonna let you sink with the ship. You wanted Gino, you wanted this guy. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Even rumblings that Genty wasn't a Spytech pick as well. Another one. So, all right, Lynn, you live and die with what you chose, bro, and we'll go by there.
Yeah.
So. Where's the flag said they can deny an interview with us? Look, okay, well, this is where we're going to do it right here, bro. This is going to be the end of the show. And I'm going to bring something up, right? You chime in as you feel, as you want to chime in. But you already know what it is, man. We towards the end of the show. So the last segment of the day, which is... Rundown. And check it out. And this is based off Flag's comment. It's love, Flag. You already know what it is, but you sparked something right now, right? Sometimes we just got to say it. It's time to change our mindset, y'all. It's time to do it. It's time to change our mindset. I understand. I get it. I've been with y'all. We've been shit. We've been dog water. We've been terrible. We haven't made the right decisions before. We fucked off draft picks. We fucked off free agents, trades, all the extra, bro. When it comes to developing players, we're a cesspool for veteran players to just come in here and steal money, and coaches get fired every year and shit like that. I get it. It's time. It's time to stop that shit. It is. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. We have the #1 overall pick, and we got money. It's time to change that fucking mindset up. And it's time to actually, thank you. It's time to actually say, all right, bro, this is it. This is it. This is how we can change our fucking franchise. It is. We've seen multiple other teams do this same shit. The same position we are in now, we have seen multiple other teams change their fortunes, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck can we not do it, bro? Don't make no sense. Right? I'm not just as a person, I am not like that. I'm going to find a solution. I'm going to find a way. And at some point, I believe I'm going to break through. That's just what it is here. Yeah. We got to do that, bro. We can't just continuously go off past shit and be like, oh, we fucking suck. We fucking suck. Now, when they prove to us Now I'm not sitting here telling y'all to put on the silver and black pom-poms. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that everything that the Raiders do you have to agree with. But coming in here, right, and saying like, oh man, we'll never get this coach. We'll never do anything right with a quarterback. We'll never do this. Like, bro, no, it's not productive.
You got to manifest it, man. You got to manifest it.
Thank you. It's not productive, bro, at all. Because I mean, shit. Then you're gonna drive yourself crazy all the way until April, saying, man, we fucking suck. We never get shit. Now, if they come out here and they hire some like, they hired fucking Joe Biden or something, then I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, like, yeah, like we're fucked off. We fucking suck. But as of right now, it's like, I think we can change the fortunes. I think we can do that, bro.
Yeah.
I think we can do it. I mean, and maybe it's my young pride. Maybe it's the young stubbornness. I ain't never seen this team consistently be good. You goddamn right. I'm not going to sit here and hope that they're still shit. I want them to be good. That's just where it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see winning. Fuck that. And this is the only time I can remember. The only time I can remember where we have an actual fucking chance.
Bro. The last time we had a chance like this, bro, I was in the 7th grade, bro. I was fucking 12 years old. That's 19 years ago, bro. I'm 31 now, dog.
We have a chance.
We're
not just talking. We're not just saying shit. Now, when we got Khalil and all that was our last chance, right? That was the last time. When we had Khalil, and guess what? As an organization, we felt it. As a fan base, I felt it, right? I felt us getting better, and I felt us getting some players. I was like, okay, there we go. But then as quickly as it came, quickly as it went. So now we're right back to it again. Another opportunity, bro. Another opportunity to change our fortunes and actually put ourselves in good position. I'm going to take every fucking positive mindset I can for this year, bro, because this is our time.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're going to get this fucking opportunity again, bro.
And I'll say this, like, be prepared, fans. Raider Nation, be prepared, bro. They're going to be, whether it's the media, other fan bases, it's going to be a lot of bullshit, bro. You're going to be hearing a lot of bullshit, a lot of hate, a lot of stupid shit coming out because we're the number 1 pick. So especially because it's us. They hating. Yeah. They hating big time.
I want y'all to understand how shit is going to change for us, bro. I sent it to you, Mike. We finally got people talking about us over or the other organizations like we're better. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day where you got other people saying, man, I'd much rather go to the Raiders over the fucking Jets or Browns. Oh, yeah, bro. We dreamed about these days, bro. Dreamed. Yeah. Right now you got actual scouts and people saying, man, I'd much rather go to the rich history of the Raiders over that fucked up cesspool of the Jets and Browns.
Yeah.
Talk. And that's what we will do. That's how we gonna move, bro. I mean, hey, Mike, end us off, man. End us off on some words.
Shit, you already know, man. Tomorrow, Lunch and Breakdowns. Tune in for that. You already know we're gonna have to really discuss these coaching options, especially now that it's a real serious discussion now. Yep. And then Wednesday, tap in BTB 7 p.m. I know my dog Rundown's gonna have his show more than likely. He's gonna have something, and then we're gonna have a Rundown U for y'all this week too. Make sure y'all tune in for Rundown U.
Starts Thursday. Yeah. Miami plays Ole Miss Thursday, and then the finale, right? The one we all waiting on, everybody fucking waiting on, which is Friday, Oregon versus Indiana. So there will be Rundown U's. There will be Raider rundowns after that to discuss what they look like. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I want to see both of them look good, man. You know what I mean? I want to see both quarterbacks. Even one's gonna lose, right? As far as Oregon and Indiana, one season is gonna end on Friday. But at least if both of them play good, we can take good things from the film. At least.
Facts.
That's all I want. That's all I want. I don't want one quarterback going out there playing like a fucking ham sandwich, and now all of a sudden we're like, all right, bro, like it's got to be this one because this dude don't look ready. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I want the choice to actually be tough. I want the choice to be tough. I want these in the draft room. Like, we got to see what quarterback, bro. Who can help us long term?
Yeah, make it a real discussion.
Yeah, bro, and them type of drafts where it's like, oh, it's just this guy. Like, you're just at the mercy of what he is. You know what I mean? Yeah. It just is what it is. So let's see what they can do. who are those people and what drugs were they? I'll be honest, coach. If I'm a quarterback prospect, right? I'm talking, and if I'm talking to Baby Rundown, I don't want him to go to the Jets. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Raider fan. Like, look at their history. Look at Cleveland.
Yeah.
No. At least with the Raiders, I know y'all they never picked a quarterback before, so I don't know what the fuck they look like.
Yeah. Hey, I was dying when McShay said that shit, bro. That shit was funny.
But it's real. I'm not gonna go. I'm not
Yeah.
going to the Jets. What?
Hey,
like,
and him of all people saying that's brutal honesty.
That's dead ass, bro. Like, the Jets have ruined many a quarterback. We're just as bad as the organization with the Jets and the Browns. We're just as bad. The only difference between us is that we do not have the stigma of fucking up quarterbacks. We don't have that stigma.
Yeah, they've had more opportunities.
They have way more opportunities, bro. We do not have that cloud over us like, oh, that organization fucks up quarterbacks. Don't go there. We don't have that. Yeah. So you can say what you want. That's a good thing in this circumstance. That's a good thing. Thank God. Exactly. We are not, when it comes to quarterback talk, we're not even in the discussion with them two. We're not even in y'all discussion in realm, bro. Talk about here. We don't even take no first round quarterbacks to be in that discussion. So that's the difference. That is the whole damn difference.
Yeah.
But y'all already know what it is, man. We're gonna ready to get up out of here, man. We've been here over the hour 30 mark. So I already know, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We had almost 70 mugs up in here, beautiful faces up in here. Yeah. So make sure you guys are hitting those buttons, man. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button if you're feeling what you're hearing as well, man. We're now on the push to 4K. We on the push to 4K. Yeah. Yesterday, and we're gonna get it, bro. We're gonna get it. Yesterday we did our jersey giveaway for the 3K yesterday. Congratulations to my dog. Where's the flag? Working out the details right now, but he ended up winning the jersey. So make sure you guys tune in, man. Next time we go ahead and we hit our next goal, which we trying to get to that 4K, we're gonna do another giveaway, but it's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be better, right? Y'all already know what it is. So make sure you guys tuning in and tune into my dog Mike, man. He trying to get to that 1,000. We gotta start getting that bread around here, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, y'all subscribe to my channel, Michael Valley 24.
Yeah, people hate it when you say that about Mendoza. I sit Mendoza year one too. I would, but he's just more ready to play year one. That's it. That's all.
I thought it's the right thing to do with any rookie, honestly.
100%. 100%. You know what I always say? You don't build the team or do shit different based on different skill sets. It's all got to be the same thing. So appreciate everybody for being here, man. Be on the lookout for maybe some more shorts or whatever the case. If some more quick news drops and, we got to get some quick rundown thoughts on it. But until then, man, y'all know what I always say. We keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow for Blunts and Breakdowns. Till then, peace.